Hello students, welcome to Code to Serve Academy. Today we will deal about the chapter algebraic expression. So we have known about algebraic expressions. What are algebraic expressions? What are its type? What is a monomial? What is a binomial? What is a polynomial? We have studied it earlier. Okay. Now we will move towards multiplication of algebraic expressions. We will move towards multiplication of algebraic expressions. That means how will we multiply monomial with binomial? How we will multiply monomial with monomial? Okay. So these things we learn in this video. So multiplication generally refers to multiply certain things. For example, in lower classes, we have studied that when we multiply 2 into 4, it is 8. Or else when we multiply 2 by 3 into 4 by 7, it is 8 upon 21. The numerator is multiplied with numerator and the denominator is multiplied with denominator. So these things happen. So Uh, here also we will study the types of multiplication. So for class 8 we have to study only 3 types of multiplication here. The first one is when we multiply monomial with a monomial. That is, for example, let us suppose that we are having two monomials. What is a monomial? An algebraic expression having one term is termed as a monomial. So when we multiply a monomial with another monomial, what we will get? This is our thing to study. So this is our first monomial, this is our second monomial. So how we will multiply this thing we will study in this class. Okay. So this is a type of monomial with monomial multiplication. Similarly, there is other type. The other type is monomial with binomial multiplication. For example, monomial is a term, is a algebraic expression having one single term. Similarly, binomial is an algebraic expression having two terms. So, whenever a monomial is multiplied with a binomial, we follow distributive rule. We follow distributive rule. What is distributive rule? We have studied it in our rational numbers chapter, that whenever a is multiplied with b plus c, it gives a into b plus a into c. This a is firstly multiplied with b, and after addition symbol we write this a as is multiplied with c also. So this a into b plus c is actually ab plus ac. So this rule is called distributive rule or distributive law. So how we will multiply this monomial with monomial, monomial with binomial, and our third part is when we multiply binomial with binomial. So our third part which we have to study in this class is we have to multiply binomial with binomial. So we have studied right now that a binomial is of two terms. So a plus b is our first binomial and c plus d is our second binomial. We will study the steps how we will multiply this. Okay. So first of all, let us go through our first multiplication type, monomial with monomial. How we will multiply monomial with monomial? So this was our question. What we have to do? We have to multiply all the coefficient first. When we are multiplying monomial with monomial, we have to multiply the coefficient first. So this 3 will be multiplied with 5 and we will get 15. 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. And this a cube will be multiplied with a to the power 7. So what it will be? A cube will be multiplied with e to the power 7. Our second step is multiply variables and use law of exponents. So you have studied law of exponents in chapter 3. in which you have studied about whenever we are getting the base as same and powers are different, and when we are multiplying just like a to the power m into a to the power n, what happens? The base remains the same and the power gets added. So this a to the power m into a to the power n becomes a to the power m plus n. Similarly, the second law of exponent which we use is a by b to the power m is equal to a to the power m upon b to the power m. And the third law of exponent which we use is A inverse. What we mean by A inverse? A inverse is actually 1 upon A. Similarly, the fourth law which we use for exponent is A to the power minus n is equal to 1 upon A to the power n. So these laws we use during multiplication. For example, we are getting a to the power 3 into a to the power 7. So it is of this type, a to the power m into a to the power n. So what we will get? We will get a to the power m plus n. So here the value of this monomial multiplied with this monomial will be 15, base will be same and power will be added. 3 plus 7 will be 10. So it will be 15 a to the power 10. So this way we can solve any monomial with any other monomial. Okay. So what we have to follow? We have to follow two things. First of all, multiply the number, the coefficient of first monomial to the coefficient of second monomial. This 3 into 5 will be 15. After that, we have to multiply the variables with the variables of other monomial. So this a to the power 3 into a to the power 7 will be a to the power 10. How? By using law of exponents. So we have to multiply variables and use law of exponents. So right now we have studied how we will multiply monomial with another monomial. Now moving to our next type. Our next type of multiplication was monomial with binomial. So we have a monomial algebraic expression, we have a binomial algebraic expression, and we want to multiply both. So as I have said earlier that we will use distributive rule here. So first of all, we will multiply this a with b, and after that we will multiply this a with c and we will add both the terms if the operation is addition. If the operation is subtraction, then what will happen? Then this plus will become minus and we will subtract both the terms. Okay. Let us suppose that we are going to multiply a plus 8 by 6. So what we are doing? We are multiplying this monomial by this binomial. So it is actually is equal to 6 into a plus 8. So what we do? We will multiply 6 with a first. So it will be 6 into a, that means 6a, plus we will multiply this with 8 again. So this 6 into 8 will be 48. So value will be 6a plus 48. So through this way, we will multiply a monomial by binomial or a monomial with binomial. Okay. Similarly, here comes again a question, 8x cube minus 3x square is multiplied with 4x square. 4x square is our monomial and 8x cube minus 3x square is our binomial. So we have to multiply these two. How we will multiply? This is our a, this is our b minus c. So this a will be multiplied with b first. So what will be? So it will be 4x square multiplied with 8x cube. Our first thing is this a into b, and the operation is negative, operation is minus. So here it will be minus. Now again this 4x square will be multiplied with 3x square. So what we will get? 4x square multiplied with 3x square. So overall value of this will be, we know the multiplication of monomial with monomial. We have converted this monomial multiplication with binomial as monomial into monomial term. Okay. So this monomial into monomial, we know, we have studied it earlier, that we will multiply 4 and 8 first. So 8 into 4 will be 32, and x square into x cube, what it will be? Bases are same and powers are different and they are multiplied. What it means? The base will be same and the power will be added. That means this 2 will be added with 3. So we will get x to the power 5. Similarly, the operation is subtraction here, and we again have to multiply this 4x square with 3x square, a monomial with another monomial. So we will multiply this 4 with 3, we will get 12. This x square and x square, in this both the terms we are getting x is the base as common and the powers are 2 and 2. So whenever the base are common and powers are different, and also there is multiplication in between these algebraic expressions, what we say, we use law of exponent in which base becomes same and powers become added. So it will be 2 plus 2, that is 4. So what we got, the value of this is 32x to the power 5 minus 12x to the power 4. Okay, so we have multiplied these two algebraic expressions like this. Okay, now you have understood it better that how we will be multiplying a monomial with a binomial. Now we will move towards our next section, which is the last topic which we have to study under multiplication. We have to multiply a binomial term with another binomial term. Okay, so how we will do this? The same thing, when it was a monomial with binomial, what we were doing? First of all, we were multiplying a with b, and again we were multiplying a with c with this operation. So we were getting ab plus ac. Similarly, if we are multiplying this, let us suppose that c plus d is e. So, and then what happens? A plus b into e is actually, it is actually a into E plus B into E. And what is E? E is C plus D. That means it will be A into C plus D plus B into C plus D. That means what we have to do? We have to multiply this A with C plus D first, and after that we will multiply with this B with C plus D, and we will add both the terms. Okay. So first of all, we will multiply this A with C plus D, then with B with C plus D, and we will operate with proper sign whatever it is given. Okay. Let us suppose that our example is, our first example is 2 plus 3x is multiplied with 7 plus 6x. Both are binomial terms. We know that here there are two terms. So this expression is a binomial expression. This expression is also a binomial expression. And we have to multiply these two expressions. How we will multiply? So first of all, what we have to do? We have to multiply this a with whole c plus d. Okay. So this 2 will be multiplied with this whole 7 plus 6x. Are you getting it? So this 2 will be multiplied with whole 7 plus 6x. And the operation in between is addition. So we will add, and the second term will be this 3x will again be multiplied this with this whole term. So this 3x will be multiplied with 7 plus 6x. Now in just above examples of binomial with a monomial term, we use distributive property. So here also we will use distributive property. This 2 will be multiplied with 7 and the addition sign will remain here. Then again this 2 will be multiplied with 6x. This addition sign will remain here. This 3x will be multiplied with 7. And again addition sign will be here, plus plus, when multiplied is plus. So this 3x into 6x now will become 3 into 6 is 18, x into x is x square. So we are getting these four terms on multiplying these two. Okay. Now what will happen? Now this 7 into 2 is what? This 7 into 2 is 14. This 2 into 6 is what? this coefficient will be multiplied with this coefficient. So 6 into 2 will be 12 and x into 1 will be x. So it will be 14 plus 12x. Now we will move towards this and this. What is it? Plus monomial with monomial multiplication. So 3 will be multiplied with 7, it will be 21. X will be multiplied with 1, it will be x plus 18x square. Okay. So we are getting this. Now what we are getting, we know in an algebraic expression, we have to add, subtract or multiply or divide like terms. So we are getting like terms as 12x and 21x. So we will add these two terms because the operation is addition in between. So this will be 14 plus 12x plus 21x. That means it is 33x plus 18x square. So what we will get? We will get 18x square plus 33x plus 14. What we will get? 18x square plus 33x plus 14. Why I am writing like this? Why I have not written like this? Because in an algebraic expression we try to write the things from upper degree to lower degree. So this first term will be 18x square, then comes 33x, then comes the constant 14. Okay, so we will write like this, we will arrange the terms like this. Okay, now we are having one more question, 1 by 2x plus y and 1 by 2x minus y. We will deal this question later. So we are moving towards the problems of the exercises. Okay, so our first problem is we have to multiply a monomial with a monomial, and the question is like this. Okay, so our first question is we have to multiply 7y to the power 5 into 10y to the power 20. How we will multiply? We know that the numbers, that means the coefficients will be multiplied with coefficients. So it will be 7 into 10 as 70 and y to the power 5 will be multiplied with y to the power 20. So it will be y to the power 5 into y to the power 20. We know that when bases are same, under multiplication the powers will be added, so it will be 70y to the power 5 plus 20. So what we will get? We will get 70y to the power 25. So this will be the answer. Okay, are you getting it? Okay, now we will move towards the next question, question number 2. What is our question number 2? Our question number 2 is we have to multiply these three monomials. In question, there may be 8 number of polynomials, there may be n number of polynomials. Okay, so whatever the polynomials are, whatever the monomials are, we have to multiply them. Okay, so we have to multiply minus 3a square into 4x to the power 5 into 2y to the power 3. Since we are going to multiply these monomials, what we will do? We will multiply this with this with this. We will multiply all the coefficients. Okay, so what it will be? Minus 3 into 4 into, after that what we will do? We are saying there is an variable a, this literal is a, this literal is x and this literal is y. All the variables, all the literals are different, so we cannot multiply different literals. We were multiplying same literals only. Different literals cannot be multiplied, they can be expressed separately. So this a square will be a square, this x to the power 5 will be x to the power 5, and this y to the power 3 will be y to the power 3. So the solution for this question will be equals to 4 to the 8, 8 into 3 is 24, so it will be minus 24, a to the power 2, x to the power 5, y to the power 3. All are under multiplication because all these terms are different, all the variable in these terms are different. Okay, so this is our first question, this is our second question which we have solved. Now we will move towards our next question. These three are also monomial. Why these are monomials? Because they have only one term. Okay, we have to multiply these three monomials. The first monomial is minus 2x square. So we will multiply minus 2x square with x to the power 5 z square. X to the power 5 z square multiplied with minus 7 upon 2 minus 7 upon 2 zx. So we have to multiply these three monomials. We have to multiply these three monomials. So what we are going to do? We will do the same thing. We will multiply these coefficients. Here no coefficient is there. We will take it as 1. So this 1 into x to the power 5 into z square will be x to the power 5 z square. Okay. So minus 2 will be multiplied with 1 and this 1 will be multiplied with minus 7 upon 2. So what we will get? We will get minus 2 into 1 into minus 7 upon 2. Okay. So we have multiplied the coefficients. Now what we will do? We will try to multiply this x variables. Okay. So it will be x square multiplied with x to the power 5 multiplied with x, because in all the three terms what we are getting, here it is x square, here it is x to the power 5, here it is x. So we will multiply this powers of x. Okay. After that what we will do, we will try to find out is there any y variable here. So we are, what we are getting, we are getting that there is no y variable here. There are no y variable here. So what we will do? We will go towards our next variable. We are seeing that here it is z, here it is z, and here it is not z. So where it is not z, we will not take anything. It is 1. So here it is 1. Here it is z square. Here it is z. So we will multiply like this minus 2 and 2, this 2 and 2 will be cut off and we will get minus 7 into minus 1, which is 7. So 7 multiplied with, bases are same and powers are different under multiplication. What we will do? Powers will be added. So it will be x to the power 2 plus 5 plus 1. Okay. Similarly for this z, it will be z to the power 2 plus 1. Okay. Are you getting it? So what we will get? We will get 7 plus into x to the power 2 plus 5 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8 multiplied with z to the power 3. So it is 7x to the power 8 z to the power 3. So by this way we will multiply 3 number of monomials. Okay. Now we will move towards our next question. You want to write it? You can write it. You all have written it. Now we will move towards our next question. What is our next question? Our fourth question is, we have to multiply this monomial with this monomial, but this monomial is having two terms, two variables in between them. Okay. So what we will get? For 4 number, minus 6 by 7 will be multiplied with 4 by 3. And this a will be multiplied with a square and this b cube will be multiplied with b. So what we will get? we will get it as 3 to the 6. So it will be minus 8. The numerator will be multiplied with numerator, and in the denominator we will get 7. So it will be minus 8 upon 7. A into a square will be a cube. So it will be a cube, and b cube into b. That means powers will be added. So it will be b to the power 4. You are getting it? The next question is minus 3 by 4 multiplied with minus 8 by 5, this term. Okay. So what we are going to do? Minus 3 by 4 will be multiplied with minus 8 by 5. Minus into minus is plus. So the value will be plus 3 into 8 by 4 into 5. X square into x. Y into y square. And z cube into z. We have to multiply this and we will get the answer. Okay. So you have to do it by yourself. Okay. This is an homework for you. Now we will try to multiply a monomial with a binomial. We know the process. We will use distributive rule. So let us suppose this is our A. Let us suppose this is our B, and this is our C. So how we do? A into B plus C is actually A into B plus A into C. So what we are going to do? We will use this concept here. We will use distributive rule here. Okay. So this A is minus 2 by 5. It will be multiplied with B, that is minus x upon 5. And the sign is addition. So here it will be addition. This A will be multiplied with C. So this A is what? Minus 2 by 5. X square y square. And it will be multiplied with 2y. Okay. So what we are getting? What we are getting? We are getting minus 2 by 5 into minus x by 5 is what? Minus minus is plus, 2 into x is 2x, 5 into 5 is 25, 2x by 25 plus, here minus 2 into 2 is minus 4, and x square is x square, here we do not have any term of x, so this x square will be multiplied with 1, so it will be x square, and y square will be multiplied with y, so it will be y cube. 2 plus 1 is 3, base will be same and powers will be added, so it will be minus 4x square y cube whole divided by 5 in the denominator. Okay, so what we are getting? 2x by 25 plus minus 4 upon 5 x square y cube. Now we are getting 25 and 5 in the denominator. What we will do? We will take the LCM. We will take LCM. So what will be the LCM? The LCM of 25 and 5 is 25. What it is? It is 25. So what we will get? We will get 2x, because 25 but multiplied with 1 is 25. So this 2x will be multiplied with 1. We will get 2x. The symbol in between is addition, plus 5 when multiplied with 5 is 25. So this minus 4 x square y cube will be multiplied with 5. So what we will get? We will get 2x plus, so this minus and this plus when multiplied with each other, what we will get? Overall it will be a minus 4 into 5 will be 20, x square y cube whole divided with 25. So this expression will be the solution of our first question of our this question, 6th number question. So we can solve this question like this way. Are you getting all what I am doing? It is very easy to follow these steps and find the answer. Okay, you have to do it in a right way. Only then you will get the answers, because a single mistake of plus and minus will snatch your answer. Okay, you will not get the right answer if you do mistakes in plus and minus. Okay, now we will move towards our next question, our question number 7. So what is our question number 7? Our question number 7 is we have to multiply x cube y cube with minus 3 by 2 x minus y. We have to multiply x cube y cube with minus 3 by 2 x minus y. So this is actually what? This x minus y refers to a binomial term because here it is two terms. Okay, so it is a binomial expression. It is a binomial algebraic expression. It is a monomial. Monomial when multiplied with binomial, what we get? We use distributive rule. Okay, so this x cube y cube will be same. It will be multiplied with, when we multiply minus 3 by 2 with x, we will get minus 3 by 2x. And again, this minus and minus will be plus when multiplied. 3 into 1 will be 3 by 2 and it will be y. 3 by 2 into y is 3 by 2 y. Okay, so we have to multiply. Let us suppose this as A, let us suppose this as B, let us suppose this as C. We know that A into B plus C is A into B plus A into C. So what we will get? We will get A into B. A into B is what? X cube y cube, x cube y cube multiplied with B is what? Minus 3 by 2 x. So first of all, we have to multiply these two terms. Okay. After this, what we will do? We will take the addition operator, and after that, we will multiply this with this. We will multiply A with C. So A is what? X cube y cube, and it will be multiplied with C. That means 3 by 2 y. Is it okay? You will do it now. This x cube y cube when multiplied with minus 3 by 2x, monomial into monomial form. What we will do? We will this multiply this 1 with minus 3 by 2. We will get minus 3 by 2. This x cube will be multiplied with x, but we will get x to the power 4. And this y cube will be multiplied with 1 because we have no term of y here. So y cube into 1 will be y cube. Okay. So this on multiplying we will get minus 3 by 2 x to the power 4 y cube plus 3 by 2 into 1 is what? 3 by 2. X cube into 1 is what? X cube. And y cube into y is what? Y to the power 4. Base are same, power will be added. 3 plus 1 is 4. So what we are getting on multiplying these two terms, these two algebraic expressions, we will get this and this term. We will get these two terms. Okay. We will get these two terms. We can also write these terms as, we will take 3 by 2 as common. So what we can say? It as x cube y to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 y cube. We can also write this. Okay. So we have, till now we have done 7 number of questions here. Okay. Now, let us move towards our next question. That is question number 8. It is also a binomial expression. It is also a binomial expression. Before this, we have done a monomial with binomial multiplication. Okay. So, we will solve question number 8. Question number 8 is x plus y when multiplied with x plus yz. X plus yz. So, what we have done, what we are going to do, this x will be multiplied with whole x plus yz. So, this x will be multiplied with whole x plus yz. Similarly, this addition sign will be taken and this y will be multiplied with whole x plus yz. So, this way we will do our question. We will solve our question. Okay. So, this x into x will be x square plus x into y into z will be xyz. Similarly, y into x will be yx and it will be y into y square and y into z, overall it will be z. So, what we are getting? Y into y is y square and z is there, so it will be y square z. So we are getting a 3-degree term first, xyz. After that, we are getting another 3-degree term y square z. Similarly, we are getting 2-degree term, that is x square, and a 2-degree term also, that is xy. So this will be our answer. Okay, are you getting it? This will be our answer for this type of question. Okay. Now we will move towards our next question, which was shown in the example. I have told you that I will do it later because it was taken in another type of question here. Okay. So what we will do? 1 by 2x minus y and 1 by 2x plus y. We have to multiply both these binomial terms. So 1 by 2x minus y is multiplied with 1 by 2x plus y. So what we are doing, this first term will be multiplied with this whole term. Similarly, first of all, we will multiply this 1 by 2x with 1 by 2x plus y. First term will be multiplied with this whole term, and this now minus will be there, and y will be now will be multiplied with this whole term. So y into 1 by 2x plus y. We will solve this type of binomial with binomial multiplication like this. Okay. So now what? Now we will multiply this with this 1 by 2x with 1 by 2x plus 1 by 2x with y minus y with 1 by 2x minus into plus is minus. So it will be y into y. Okay, it will be y into y. So what we are getting? We are getting 1 by 2 when multiplied with 1 by 2. The numerator will be multiplied with numerator, and we will get 1 into 1 as 1 and 2 into 2 as 4. It will be 1 by 4. X into x, bases are same, power will be added. So it will be x to the power 2 plus this half into 1, here it is 1, half into 1 will be half multiplied with x and y because both the variables are different, minus y into x, it will be xy, and half into 1, what it will be? Half. So it will be minus half xy, and here it is minus y into y, base is same, powers will be added under multiplication, so it will be y square. So we are getting this as our answer. Okay, is it okay? Now we will move to our last question. What is it? We have to multiply these two binomial expressions. We have to multiply these two binomial expressions. So, how we will multiply? We will multiply like the before question. We will multiply this with the whole term and then this minus term, and after that we will multiply this with the whole term. Okay. So, what we are going to do? 1 by 2x will be multiplied with 1 by 2x plus minus 2 by 5y. Okay. Are you getting it? Similarly, the minus sign will be here, and this minus 2 by 5 of y will be multiplied with this whole term. So, minus 2 by 5 of y will be multiplied with this whole term, that is 1 by 2x plus minus 2 by 5 of y. Okay. Now, plus into minus is what? Minus. So it will be 1 by 2x minus 2 by 5y. It will be 1 by 2x minus 2 by 5y. Similarly, here it will be minus 2 by 5y. Okay. So what we have done? We have made it into A into B minus C format. That is a monomial when multiplied with binomial expression format. So what we will do? We will multiply this A with B, and with this sign we will multiply A with C. So what we will get? We will get 1 by 2x 1 by 2x multiplied with 1 by 2x, this will be multiplied with this, minus 1 by 2x will be multiplied with this 2 by 5y. So what we have done? We have multiplied this with this first, and after that with this symbol we have multiplied this with this. A into B minus C is A into B minus A into C. I have done this. Okay. Now for this part, minus 2 by 5y is multiplied with 1 by 2 first. A into B minus C. A will be multiplied with B first. So minus 2 by 5y into 1 by 2x. The first part is like this. Then A into C. A into C with this minus sign. So it will be minus 2 by 5y into 2 by 5. Why? You have to take care of symbols. This operator is very important. If we are not writing this minus, or if we are misplacing minus with plus, then the whole answer will be different. So you have to take care of that. Okay. Now, this 1 by 2x into 1 by 2x, that is monomial into monomial. This is monomial into monomial. So 1 by 2 will be multiplied with 1 by 2. Coefficient will be multiplied with coefficient. So this 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is what? 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into 2 is 4. 1 by 4. X into x is x square. Basis same, power will be added. Minus 1 by 2 into 2 by 5. This 2 will be cancelled. So we will get 1 upon 5 x into y, that is xy. So we are getting these two terms, minus what we are getting, 2 into 1 as 2, 5 into 2 as 10. So this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. So we will get minus 1 into 1 minus 1 upon 5 xy. What we will get? We will get minus 1 upon 5 xy. Okay. Here it is minus. This minus 2 into 2 will be minus 4 upon 5 into 5 will be 25. Whenever we will get minus sign, we will try to add a bracket here, because this minus will is to be separated. Okay. So it will be minus 4 upon 25. Y into y will be y square. Base is same, and under multiplication powers will be added. So we are getting these two expressions. Now we will write 1 by 4x square minus 1 by 5xy. Minus into minus will be plus 1 by 5xy. Minus into minus will be plus. We will get 4 upon 25 y square. So what we will get the answer? We will get the answer as 1 by 4x square. Here it is xy, here it is xy. We are getting like terms. So we will add or subtract these like terms as and when required. Here 1 by 5xy, here it is minus 1 by 5xy. This 2 minus 2 we know is 0. So 1 by 5xy minus 1 by 5xy will be 0. So what we get? We get only plus 4 by 25 y square. So this will be the answer. Okay. Hope you all got to know how we will multiply a monomial with a monomial with a binomial, and a binomial with a binomial. Okay. Your homework is to do all the exercises related to this and show it to me. Okay. Thank you.